Dental thing.
The Saturday afternoon shootout is on the air. Warning, although the information expressed on the show has been researched by our staff, it may not be correct. All opinions made by the hosts or their guests are theirs alone and should not be considered legal advice. Be sure to consult an attorney before attempting anything you hear on the show. Just because we say it on the internet doesn't mean it will stand up in court. Now, here are your hosts.
This is the Adagio.
Yeah, I don't. Steve's our engineer. Steve is our former engineer.
Yeah, apparently.
That was the show before us, Steve. I mean, I don't know why you played the intro again.
Yeah.
Are you got your resume up to date? Anyways, this is the Adagio, right?
Yeah, it is. That's a callback to
the old days, wasn't it?
The old days, yeah. That was fun, huh?
Yeah, that's actually, it's not Steve's fault. That was actually Nate and I's old show from years ago. We did a Saturday afternoon shootout show about guns and stuff like that. Went on for a long time. About, 3 days?
Three or 4 days?
Yeah. I think it was on for 4 or 5 years.
Well, yeah, you were doing it.
I was doing it with Jerry Brewer.
A year or two before me.
Yep.
Right?
Then you stepped in.
Yeah.
And the show went down and was
then we
canceled.
We quit 3 or 4 days after that.
Yeah.
We did.
And we went out on our own. And we haven't looked back.
No, we haven't.
We
haven't improved or anything.
No, come on. This is a good show. You know it is. We laugh, we cry. It becomes a part of us.
Yeah. No, really.
Yeah, I'm waiting. It's
we do cry.
We do cry. Usually after the show, going, "Oh my God, worst show ever."
I usually cry when I wake up on Thursday mornings and realize what my evening is going to be.
Yeah, me too. That's when I start going, "Oh, not that again." Jeez, I hate Steve. Oh, these are on, aren't they?
Here. He hasn't quit yet.
He's got his headphones on.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Steve. I love you, guy. Today's Thursday. It's December. Man, it's December 3rd. In the year 2015 of the Common Era, right? We're in the Freedom Studios. Mm-hmm. We're on the 15th floor of what? The Patriot Towers in Liberty City. Where at?
Paraguay.
Yeah. You know what they speak there?
Paraguayan.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
hey,
all I have.
So I did my work this week, right? And I was really diligent about reading the prep page and everything.
Yeah.
I read the prep page.
Thank goodness.
As Steve was playing the intro.
Yeah.
Right? And now I look at it and it's different than it was literally 1 minute ago.
Yeah, it's live. I mean, we can manipulate it as we're on the air.
I didn't know that was allowed. In
it's
fact,
not in stone.
In fact,
it's in electrons.
If you go back to previous shows,
yes,
there's
that was not allowed. That was not allowed.
Yeah, it wasn't allowed at all. You got very angry
Yeah.
if I changed anything.
Oh no, you misunderstood. No, I mean that's right. I got angry when you changed it.
Yeah,
I could change it all I want.
Right, that's true. So that thing about
that hasn't changed. My mic stand is
nephew's bookstore or whatever. That was just
a
just
note
for us to talk about.
Yeah, right before the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nephew's bookstore. Whew. All right. What is it? The week after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's
you
been
and I
2 weeks since we've done this.
Had Thanksgiving dinners with our families.
Yeah.
How'd yours go?
It went really well. We had 2 of them actually. We went to my side of the family and ate food, and then went to my wife's side of the family and we ate some food.
Did you have good food?
Excellent food at both of them. Yeah.
I saw your Facebook page. I saw the photographs of the 8,000 people in your families.
Yeah.
Got a big family.
I didn't take a single one of those pictures, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably just as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you in many of them, though.
Yep, that was also planned.
Yeah, I saw your little baby on your dad's lap, little grandpa holding the baby.
Yeah.
That was so sweet.
Yep, he likes to do that until she spits up on him.
Sure. just like me. What was I doing before the show?
Holding the baby.
Holding the baby, rubbing the baby's head, sucking in that baby smell. Makes you feel 20 years younger.
Yeah, I don't.
She didn't like it
doesn't,
so much.
But no, and she didn't, and I'm gonna have to pay for years of therapy.
What is she saying? Hi.
Yeah, she says hi.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hi. But she said that's the only thing she says.
pretty much. Well, she says dad and mama. And
No,
She
it's
does.
usually Daddy. Hi.
Yeah.
Mommy. Hi. That was inferring that.
No, I
you
get
were
it.
both Hi.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Hilarious.
sucking in the baby smell, that was good. I said to you, I said, wouldn't it be embarrassing? I said, how embarrassing is this going to be 20 years from now when she's sitting on my lap?
yeah,
Yeah.
she'll still be short.
Yep. No hair.
It was
With 3 teeth.
Yeah, she is her last doctor's appointment. You know, they measure and then for no reason they give you a percentile because you always have to compare your children to other people's children.
Right.
That's what we do. Right.
Well, that's one of the things they gauge, proper development and stuff.
I suppose
They want you in a certain
Yeah,
percentile.
I suppose. And the 50th percentile is
Right in the
average,
middle.
right?
Yeah.
Well, median. But she is
Potato.
She is. Well, those are very different.
Yeah, but they're two different things to measure basically the kind of the same stuff.
Yeah, right. Her height
Yeah.
is in. I didn't know this was possible. 0th percentile. Actually,
Wait,
I knew it was
what?
possible. I knew it was possible, but there can really be only one or multiple the same height. Well, no, only one.
Your daughter's height isn't even on the scale,
It's on the scale. The scale starts at 0.
and that's where she's at.
It's on the scale. That's what they said.
So 100% of all babies at her age are
That's
taller
what I said.
than her.
I called Guinness.
What'd they say?
Well, they won't give me free beer.
They said call us when she's 21.
Yeah.
And still in the 0%.
Yeah, right. Ugh. Whatever. It's okay.
So she's short.
Yeah, she is very short.
That's weird. You know,
Yeah.
I'd start worrying.
You've already started worrying.
What did I predict?
That's what you do. Well, I don't know what you predicted. I'm just saying
she's a little person.
you worry. Oh, yeah.
And then I did a Vulcan mind scan on her.
And didn't find anything.
Sad to say.
Yeah.
What was the percentile of her brain matter? Was that 0 too?
I don't know.
She's
Okay.
breathing and sleeping, right? I mean, her heart's beating and stuff. Her autoimmune system must be working at least.
Yeah.
Kind of like a lizard's brain. Very primitive.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
That's
that's what you
That's
said.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
How'd we
whatever.
get from Thanksgiving to that?
I don't know. She was at Thanksgiving.
Well, maybe she'll grow. I don't know. Feed her once in a while, for God's sakes. All
Listen.
right. I had an interesting Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah, you did. But you were in sort of northern Michigan, not
Yep.
really northern Michigan at all, but actually mid-Michigan, but the lower
boy.
peninsula is really full of itself, and
I think we're the
we
tops.
think that that's all there is to Michigan.
The best part of Michigan is wherever I am.
Right.
Just remember that.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, I was up north.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
We had my wife's family, everybody's family. It was fun.
Uh-huh.
Actually, a good time. Went deer hunting a little bit. My brother was excited. He couldn't believe it because usually I say, I'll watch football all day.
Right.
Went deer hunting. Saw, 15 deer, I guess. No antlers,
Yeah.
but it was fun.
Yeah.
Out there communing with nature,
I saw
freezing my coconuts off.
I saw a picture, and it's because everybody who's not a libertarian, right, is upset if we try to take tax money away from the government or not give
Or
them more
reduce the
government,
government,
right? Because they do awesome things like us, like build infrastructure and roads and things, and make sure that all of the public 2 tracks are cleared.
So the ongoing joke is, but what about my roads? Who's
Right.
going to fix my roads? Yeah, your point.
I saw that picture.
Oh,
that you
yeah.
posted.
So we were out in my roads. This was a 2-track out in the middle of nowhere in northern Michigan, God's country, because I was there. And
What are you doing?
I'm trying
Stop
to
it.
adjust
Just put
this
it close to
dang
your mouth
thing.
and talk
I can't
into
get
it.
close enough to it. It's like a force field. So, anyways,
We started this show by talking about how many years we've been
done this.
doing this sort of thing.
it's my first day.
Every week is your first day.
So anyways, we're out on these 2 tracks, and by gum, we came up to the one road we wanted to go down, and it was still blocked by about 5 or 6 fallen trees. There was a big windstorm about 3 years ago. So nobody's been down that road for like 3 years. We said, enough is enough, dang it. And we'd brought my brother's chainsaw.
Yeah.
So we went out there and we fixed my roads.
Yeah.
And the point was, here were private citizens out there clearing and maintaining the road that I guess the government didn't do.
Yeah.
And now people can get down that road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's similar to because you were near some federal land also, right? A national forest.
Right.
And you went
that
to, like,
was opening day.
The checks, the whatever,
ranger station.
The ranger station. And
they had a couple of rangers there.
Yeah.
They had Molly. Molly was about 65 and 400 pounds. And Jenny was about 30, 450 pounds. Not that matters. They're big women. And they were pretty, well, one was pretty dumb. I'm hoping she was the volunteer. You want me to go on? Because I
want you to go. I want
to get to the point.
No, yes.
All right. How about that? I'll just stand there like this and talk like NPR.
That's 100% better. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
I'll get in there and talk real softly.
Okay, come on.
So my brother's in there talking. He wanted to check on a map because we were arguing about the name of a road, and he was right. And, she goes, well, if you're going to be hunting on federal land, you got to buy a park pass, which you don't. They tell you that, but you don't. You only need a park pass if you go into the parking areas or use the trails where they have rangers checking
the places
passes.
Where they have the little outhouse that you have to stop at.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then you need a park pass. But to go anywhere else on the property, you don't. But they tell you that because they want money. She goes, that money helps us maintain this property and stuff. My brother looked at her like, really? Like, this would all go away if you guys weren't here? If the federal government left right now, no one would notice.
Yeah.
Are you saying...
Without your money, you wouldn't have any of this.
Are you saying that this land has been here for 15,000 years after the last glacial retreated, and it wasn't any good, and nobody was using it until the feds came in 1972?
Now there's a ranger station. Well, it's worse than that, right? Because they have this extortion thing going on,
right?
Because the in this area, right, there's a state road that kind of separates some state land and some federal land.
Well, they're all county and state roads. The federal government does not maintain those roads.
Right.
They might do some of the trails and fire access stuff as part of their agreement. But all of the roads are public roads, and they're not federal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you park on the side of, let's say, Michigan M22, and you go walk into the federal land, they think that you have to pay that $20 for a yearly pass.
Yeah, and have a pass on your car.
So they put a sticker on your car if you don't have a pass displayed that says, this is your warning, you have to have a park pass to be able to use this stuff, blah, 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 and if you don't do it, well, we can't do anything. But if you don't do it, and they threaten you basically that you're going to get a ticket.
It does. Well, does it? Does it actually?
It implies it.
It implies it.
It's
for
extortion,
sure. Right?
And so people they become afeared, and then they rush you to the ranger station and buy it.
Well, I mean, the government wouldn't lie.
No, they would never lie.
They wouldn't lie to you.
So I stopped buying the passes, and you get the stickers, and so what? They or the little slip in your page. It looks like a ticket. It's a real official.
Yeah, sure.
Thing.
Yeah,
and it's intimidation.
Yeah,
and I've never heard of anybody
trickery.
I asked him once. I said, "What's your statute? What's your authority there?" I'll dodge that question. So that's fun. But you'll see the guys buying those things. It's ridiculous. You only need them, like I said, if you go. There's a sand dunes climbing area. You need it for that.
Yeah.
There's a scenic drive-through. You need the pass for that.
Yeah.
But to park on M22, you don't need the frickin' pass.
Uh-huh.
Especially when there's state land on the other side of the road,
right?
And they haven't seen you. Which side are you using? I mean, if you want to make that argument, you could say I parked there and went into state land. Not that you need to do that.
That doesn't even matter where your car is, right?
And then,
come on,
if let's say you broke down there and didn't even,
you better
hunted,
better get a pass.
Better get a pass. So the park system sucks. Not only that, they don't even like hunters, and they don't really want you there anyways, because they're all tree huggers and Bambi kissers.
Well, that's what national forests are for, Brian.
Preserving.
Yeah.
They're for use. Anyways, there's an amazing amount of hikers non-hunters walking through the woods during deer season, which I think is
Were they at least
hilarious.
wearing antlers?
They were wearing. Well, they had their dog. They had their dog dressed up like